Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to do a review of Power Man and Iron Fist from Marvel, number 73. And this issue is against ROM. I do not, this is basically my very first Power Man and only Iron Man Fist book. I don't have any other, I have some crossovers, Dutch translated, but they are not the original. So I'm very happy that I got this one. For Rom, oh man, it's good to see Rom again. I mean, I know little of Rom, only that it's been drawn that sorry, that he is drawn by Sal Buscema, well, one of the artists that, or probably the only artist, I'm not entirely sure, that did the whole run. Could be wrong. And I only know that Rom was a Space Knight. And that he was a good guy. But and his design is very cool. What I didn't know, because ROM is now published by IDW, and not by Marvel anymore, because I always thought that Marvel created ROM, but that's not the case. ROM was created by a couple of guys for a toy, and they sold the name to, or the toy, I believe the name, to the Parker Brothers, and the Parker Brothers licenses it to Marvel, and ROM became ROM Space Knight. The fun fact was, because I have to look that up because I was a little bit curious, the toy was originally named Cobol, and it's Cobol, and that was after a programming language, and then it was later changed to ROM after the words read-only memory. And later then, so Marvel acquired it, and I believe in 2016 somewhere, Hasbro, IDW licensed the character, and they still make comics, and I heard they are good, but I believe they changed the character a little bit, through design. I'm not entirely sure. I have to pick that up. And by the way, I really want to read the ROM comics. The problem is that they're very expensive on eBay, and there's no trade paperback anywhere to get. So, as far as I know, because I looked everywhere, there's no trade paperback for ROM from Marvel Comics. So that sucks. So let's dive into. So we see here ROM. Oh, by the way, it's been drawn by Greg Delarocque, and Mary Jo Duffy is the writer. I like the visuals. It's very detailed. ROM designs looks very cool. So ROM uses his analyzer to, he's on the streets somewhere on Earth, in America, and he is analyzing people, and then he changes his analyzer, and then he uses his neutralizer to kill people. Why he's doing that? Because the analyzer discovers dire race, who is an alien race that is very dangerous, and they can mimic. They can change into humans or other animal, and like animals, like I don't know, living things. Let's leave it at that. But to do so, when it comes to changing into humans, they have to kill them. They have some kind of spiked tongue, and they penetrate it into the brains, and then they are basically absorbing the character into themselves. I believe that's how it works. That's what I read from other comics as well, where Rom appeared. So Rom is wreaking havoc, but the people don't know that he is doing that. So they see him as a murderous robot. And then the funny thing is, this pimp here is crying over this woman, and that she is dead, and she was a nice girl. I didn't know the pimps from that time has any, sympathy for their working girls. So we switch a couple of pages, and then Power Man. Let's say this pimp is going to hire Power Man. He's a friend of him somehow, or he knows the girl, and he said, "Listen, I'm very. There's a robot. He killed my girl. I'm going to hire you to get the robot and basically destroy them." So he and Iron Fist goes to the police, but the police is, well, some of the police are dire wraiths in disguise, and they are raising the evidence that this thing has happened, because if there is an investigation going on, people will question that there are aliens on this world, taking over. So they're going to burn everything, they're going to erase tapes so that the people don't question, and they say, hey, it's mass hysteria, it doesn't work, it's just a show, it's fake news, everybody. So Power Man goes to the police with Iron Fist and say, hey, there's no evidence and there's nothing going on, we can't do anything. Well, and Power Man is going mad because he saw it with his own eyes, that there is this body, or well, ashes of the body, and so there's he thinks that the police is covering the stuff up, and then they contacted. The Fantastic Four has contacted them, and he said, "Listen, you need to find Rom. There's something going on. He could be dangerous. I'm going to hire you to stop him, because Rom is seeking the Fantastic Four to help him to get back to his home planet. I believe it's Galador or something." So the Rom is, scanning people again, and then he is getting attacked by Iron Fist and Power Man. To be honest, I think Power Man was always a weird name for Luke Cage. It probably makes sense at the time, but when I think of Power Man, he is strong and he is near invulnerable. His skin is very hard, but the word Power Man doesn't really resonate with me. But maybe that's why he changed it to Luke Cage, or Cage, which is also, in my opinion, a very stupid name, because it basically is his name. I mean, my name is Marinus, and if I'm a superhero, I do not call myself Marinus or Marinus. That would be stupid, right? But hey, it is what it is. It's fun. So Rama analyzes those two are two friends, and he said, "Oh wow, these people are weird." He says the body of one is so powerful, so dense that even the rays of the analyzer cannot penetrate it, and the other one pulses with strange power, a force that is concentrated somehow in the brand on his chest. So we see here some cool art, and then we see also, that's what I like. The clothes are transparent. The tattoo of Iron Fist is glowing. It's very cool. But then Rom says, "Hey, listen, I'm here on a mission. There are dire wraiths here, and only I can see them. And now I have to go and back to Galador because the dire wraiths are attacking." But as you can imagine, Power Man and Iron Fist thinks that's bollocks, and they're fighting him and said, "Listen, you killed a lot of people here, and you have to answer for that." But they don't know that there were dire wraiths, so they attack him, and there's some cool fights here, and as you can see, well, Iron Fist, uses his karate and his combat experience to Rom, and Rom is very surprised that this is happening because he has never encountered these kind of individuals. But Luke Cage, or Power Man, senses that there's something wrong with Rom. He doesn't use his full power. It seems that he doesn't want to hurt Power Man and Iron Fist, but Danny, Power Fist, still charges at Rom, and then Rom uses his analyzer to, neutralizer at Danny, and then somehow Danny lost his Power Fist, his power, power fist, Iron Fist, as you can see here, just small spoiler, and then they realize that there are dire wraiths, because the dire wraiths are coming up with heavier unknown artillery, not from this earth, and Rom protects Iron Fist. I'm not sure why am I forgetting the name the whole time. And so they are, kicking the diaries ass, if I can say that so. And then they are see that one of the rays that are getting killed by debris, you know, going up in smoke, and the rest is turning into birds. So yeah, at the end of the day, they see it with their own eyes that there are, you know, aliens on this world, and they try to help ROM further. But the story continues into ROM number 23. I don't have that, so I cannot follow the story. But yeah, seeing ROM again in an old comic, it's absolutely great. So yeah, recommend, absolute. POWERMAN and IRONFIST, I missed that duo a little bit because they were great in the 70s and the 80s. And this book is from the, let me double check, volume 1. Why can I not see it? Help me out here. Well, it's an old book. Let's leave it at that. Maybe I'm just cannot see it very good. No, he starts, 1981 here. By the Parker Brothers. Okay. 50 cents per copy in the US. I wish. Yeah, 50 cents. It's great. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Like the video. See you next time. See you next time for another video. Bye, guys.